If he ran at me, I would make a noise I don't think I'd ever made in my entire life. I'm Daniel Sloss. Watch Marvel, make me a hero. I am a comedian from Scotland. I mean, this is wild that this is my career. Like, I still don't believe it. I started when I was about 16, 17, just doing gigs. My mother bought me a fake ID so I could get into comedy clubs. It might as well just been a bit of paper written crayon, I am 18. So there's times you go on stage and you've thought of something really, really funny and you hope it's funny, and then they lose their minds at it and you go, yes, I'm right. And then there's other times you go, is this funny? And they go, nope, not funny at all. And you're like, well, I think you're wrong. You know, a lot of my comedy is quite dark, but it's being honest about the dark thoughts that we all have. Having people laugh at that it's a really nice moment, because you go, here's this horrible thought I've had, and I'm not proud of it, but I'm also not going to deny that it happened in my head. And then saying it out loud to a room full of strangers, and you know, half of them just going, oh my God, no, and the other half going, yes, and you go, oh, I'm not alone. My dad was this big nerd, and he had a son who loved playing soccer and sports, and he just couldn't get me into comic books or anything like that. And then Spider-Man came out, and I just loved it. I was like, what is this? And my dad was like, yes, drink it in, my son, this is it. I watch every single superhero movie that comes out, because it's now getting to the point where they are everywhere. I don't think I'll ever get, bored of it. I'm very proud of being Scottish, and I know there are some Scottish Marvel superheroes, but what superhero would I be, essentially? I'd like him to look a little bit like Wolverine. I just like that sort of, he's just a small, stout, angry man with swords for hands. Like, he's just, I'd like him to look like that, because he was also one of my old favourites. I also have a massive sword in my house, because when I was 13 years old, my grandparents bless them, they bought me Aragorn's sword from Lord of the Rings. So it's just this giant sword. So I've always had that in my bedroom growing up. I do wear a kilt often, if there's many times to wear a kilt. You either do it at weddings, any celebration essentially. The kilt can be very fancy and official, but then it can also just be you're just wearing a kilt, and then you need big sturdy boots. It's the Highlands. You gotta add a little pizzazz to the thing. So I wanted it to be, I figured Tony Stark can make, look, if he can make Spider-Man that amazing suit, he can make a cool kilt. Doesn't really offer him stealth, it's going to be clanking the whole time, but I think when you're short, stocky and your shirt's off and Scottish, stealth isn't your game. Aye, the Scottish face paint, it's the blue face paint and with the white across there. The simplicity of blue and white just makes me feel inherently Scottish, because it's such a simple flag. In the same way that America, red, white and blue. That minus the red. If there's red in there, it's somebody's blood. I don't think he's going to be particularly trained in de-escalation. He's going to be trained in ending things. He's the defender of Scotland, so it's all of it across the board. Doesn't matter what family or clan or tribe you come from. If you're good, he'll stand up for you. He doesn't represent one, he represents all. Oh yeah, that's it, yeah. I was about to say a horrific swear word. He's very Celtic, is what I meant to say. It's filling me with so much Scottish pride, all my Scottish words are coming out. If he ran at me, I would make a noise I don't think I'd ever made in my entire life. I love the map of Scotland in the background. The kilt's great, I love the fur. It's clearly from an animal he's killed, and the less we speak of that, the better. Oh, he's got 2 claymores, that's even better. These are historic swords. They've been in the family for generations. They're not swords that he had made for himself. They've been handed down over years and years and years, and they've been used in many great battles, so of course they've got wear and tear. For a man that clearly doesn't care much about anything else, he's taken the time and patience to do his face paint. Despite everything else, it means he stands for something. My dad will love it, and I think my brothers would love it. I think because in all of our heads, that's what we'd like to be. I'm welling up with national pride on the inside. Amazing, I love it, it's so cool, it's so cool. Thanks Marvel for making me a hero. Genuinely, this is so cool.